2. This is practice teach number 3-ish. All right, we'll get started. Hey, well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the week before your teach out Saturday, your last Saturday before teach out. You guys are doing this for real. How do y'all feel? Yeah, everyone's excited. Good. One more time.
One more week, I promise. Just one more week and I have it.
All right. Well, we're gonna get cracking because I want you to get as much practice as you can today. So the plan is for you to partner up and teach through the entire sequence. It'll can be kind of like a dress rehearsal for teach out, if you will. And then you'll switch and we'll take a break, maybe reconvene, talk about any like overarching things that I'm just seeing across the board. And then I'll let you go back and have more time. So hopefully you can get like another like half hour-ish of practice in. Again, that way you can just be like, okay, this was the part I really needed to work on. You can get another rep with that under your belt. Sound good? Okay, let's do a check-in. We don't have anyone online, so I'll just keep it here, but who wants to start? Yeah, just how's it going? How are you feeling about all of this? Yeah.
I feel a little bit, I mean, I feel stronger than last Saturday when we did the first actual full sequence speech. Part of the cut, Crescent, Katasana, I still feel like the cues are not alive. And I'm probably gonna do like 3 cues that I can actually pronounce. And I also changed some things around for Eagle, because I just like rap and root. I was just like rise up and over and like, yeah.
Good.
And so I feel good. I feel ready. I feel very nervous. And I want to, just breathe. They call me like driving here. I'm like, breathe. And I just feel so excited and it just calms us nervousness. And I want to be calm. I want to be cheer. I don't want to be like in my head, like, but I feel good. I'm happy.
Good. Awesome. I'm so glad. Thanks for your energy this morning. Yeah. And I love the what a good outlook to have. Yeah, it's like it can be anxiety, it can be excitement. It's up to you. So chemically they're the same in the brain. So yeah, awesome. Which way you want to pass it?
I feel good. I'm still, I don't know, I get nervous and like you said, it's between excitement and nervousness. I feel okay with the sequence, the total sequence. I'm more knowing the first part of it. But I've been doing a lot of for tomorrow. And so that was my concentration on this last week. So I still need to, I probably know more than I'm actually letting on, but yeah, it's just the nerves get involved. So, but I'm excited, I'm ready and just, ready to get done. So, yeah.
Thanks, Laura.
I'm the same. Like, I think I have it and then I have to say it and sometimes the words don't come out. So, same thing, practice my section. I have that one down. I did, sometimes I'm just like, okay, we're gonna do, another halfway lift because I'm like trying to figure out where I am in one of the little sections, so I just figure doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
right? So like,
absolutely.
For those, no one's gonna know, so, but the first part, I'm really good. I have it down pretty well, and then the other part, I've memorized it, but then, like, actually, and I'll just be driving down the road saying all the things, and I've been waking up, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I'm gonna do triangle. And so I'll just like, I'll say it out loud and then I'll wake up like, like an hour later, like, oh, I must have put myself to sleep when I was doing, whatever section I chose. So I feel like I'm pretty solid, but, we'll find out.
Okay,
Just how solid I am.
okay. Glad you get some rest in there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really, really great to work on memorization before you go to sleep.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but like if you can like do 10 minutes before bed or something, or before enough, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, awesome.
I'm very nervous. Every time I think I know something, I feel like it flies right out of my brain. Especially when I start talking, like I'll talk myself through it, and then as soon as I have to talk to another person, I have no idea what I'm doing. I started handwriting a script, which kind of helps, but also I just want to hold on to it and be like, and then you, and also sometimes I feel so anxious about it, I could throw up, but maybe that's just excited throw up.
There you go.
Like a baby. Have you ever seen a baby do that where they get so excited, they like bump up on themselves? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna convince myself that's what, I'm just getting so excited,
Okay.
and I'm gonna gaslight myself into thinking that.
All right, I've got ideas rolling around in my head for you, but let me think on it more.
I'm doing pretty good. I feel pretty confident with the sequence. Maybe there's a couple places where I could touch up on the cues. I think what I need to do is just continue to practice with a person, because I've done that consistently, but then the other day I was practicing with my boyfriend and I completely skipped triangle. So I was like, oh, maybe I need to make sure that I need to just keep going with the person, because when I say it out loud to myself, it's I guess there's less going on, so that I'm not distracted, or it's all there. But yeah, I feel ready. I am kind of sad about it ending. I was just thinking, oh, I like that we do this check-in every morning, and it's just so nice that we're like, this is a very nice, like, safe place, and it's gonna be done in a week. But I am also ready, so.
Also, I remember skipping triangle in my internship, and Laura was like, it's fine. It's okay, nobody knew.
You aren't too short, like if you're able to make it through.
Yeah,
Give them an extra long shavasana.
yeah, yeah. But I was just like, oh, that took me back right into it all.
Doing pretty good. I am kind of amped, looking forward to running the family tomorrow and taking out next week. Sequence is kind of like in the back of my head. Front of my head, side, my head now. Like hope, kind of waking up, thinking about it, having a little bit of, before I go to sleep, kind of thoughts, I focus those into sequence and, kind of drift off. Woke up a couple more times tonight, and actually it's pretty good, because it's not nerve wracking. And I can actually kind of hear myself, and then practicing out loud, washing up in the morning, or it's actually pretty good, because it's giving me confidence, getting me ready. So it's actually something I am looking forward to.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm tired. I've been on a lot of it. I've just been having a lot of excitement for all of this for 2 weeks and I haven't been sleeping that well. It's like translated into that. I'm crashing, so I'm hoping today. I'm gonna be taking Yin with Samantha. I'm so
Good.
excited. I got my cousin to come. She needs it. She's
Oh.
had such a stressful time. She doesn't know how to be still, so sad. I still feel like I have a lot of sticky spots, but I'm still very confident that I'm gonna get there.
Good outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even watched it's really helping me to watch your practice video, the video that's up that you did.
Okay.
I kind of want to copy, just like take your words out of your mouth and steal them.
Or
Cool. Because I keep saying like the way you say certain things, now I'm just like, oh, that's just glides and like it's so much less sticky. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And my problem is my attention span. I'm good for that first half, and the second half, I'm like, oh, I gotta start getting ready, and so I'm not quite. So I need to start watching it the second.
oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of going back to what Hannah said too, it's like, and this is might just be because of the way that my personal brain works, but I will like find a phrase like that I'll just like accidentally say one time, and then I'm just like, I liked the way that that came out, like it just easily slid out of my mouth, and then I'm just like, I'll use that for the next 5 years. So yeah, please take whatever you want. All right. Hi, good morning. Just general check-in. How you doing? How you feeling a week before teach out?
Little scatterbrained. Getting here super late, but the sequence, I'm kind of there, maybe like a C+ level.
Okay.
I can get through it without notes, except for a little bit of spine. That's probably gonna practice the least.
Okay.
So,
Great.
Hi, friends. I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm just ready to do the dang thing, is kind of where we're at. There's been a lot of like energy preparing for this, so I'm just ready to, let's get her done a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's been a really great time. It's like bittersweet that it's ending, because I am kind of ready for this chapter to end and for the next one to start. But at the same time, I'm definitely gonna miss our routine and all of everybody. So it's been really good, but get the show on the road.
Okay, got it. We'll get it. We'll do it. Awesome. Check-in?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'm doing all right. See, sorry, late last night, just insomnia. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Sequence wise, some days I know it, some days I don't. Today I don't. So, yeah. Like, I think I just need a review or something, and then it'll come back to me.
Why are you saying that if you have you tried it today?
The call things is not as specific,
Okay, so you just know like where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes like this.
Insomnia grew.
Otherwise, I'm feeling good. I know I'm gonna miss this class and having the routine and everything at the same time. I kind of want 20 hours a week back. So break and then come back to it or something. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, everyone.
That's okay.
Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry. Oh, you both. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Karen and then Gabby.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel like there's a lot of concentration on, I've just been in catch-up mode. And remain in catch-up mode, but it feels good, and I feel it's out a bit because my focus was elsewhere and more healing, but now that I'm in it, it just feels good. As far as where I'm at, I just like with everyone else, where I feel super strong, and then I feel just like a deer in the headlight again. But yeah, so overall feel good and excited.
Awesome. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you.
I'm doing good. I didn't sleep very well last night either. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. And I was like ready to go. So, I've been up since then, but I got so much
Oh
done.
my gosh.
Ready to go back to sleep soon. Yeah, like a lot of folks, I'm gonna miss like this being and sharing and seeing everybody, but also kind of ready for the next thing, teach out, excited and nervous. Yeah, so I'm happy with you practicing today.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks for looking out for them, everyone. Out of the sun here. So, a couple of things, two things, well, three things. So, first, this kind of like ebb and flow of like some days it feels stronger, some days I feel a little weaker. That's great. And that's normal. Some days are easier to teach than other days. And I think a lot of it has to do with just your overall vibe, how your life is going. It could be hormones, could be how you're sleeping, how you're eating, what the moon is doing if you're into that stuff. And so it's like, okay, if you can get your like baseline just a little notch higher and then a little notch higher, like then even when you have like the low points, it won't be as low as it was before, and it'll just continue to feel easier. So just know that that's really normal, and that you can keep working on it all the same. Friends and family tomorrow. Thanks for those of you who commented on how you're feeling about it. And I just want to give you encouragement that some personalities, at least, really strive under that pressure. This happens for me a lot, where like I will be preparing to teach something. Okay, like last night I did a kirtan, for example, and it was just the whole week I just like kept trying to prepare my talking points and like do all this and all that. And it was just like so like I did it, I prepared, but it was just so hard in the moment when there were people there. It was just like the word so much easier because I just knew like you have to show up right now. You just don't really, you could cry and have a panic attack in front of them, and it wouldn't be the end. Like we can avoid that. That's just preferable. And so sometimes that pressure can be a good thing. So for tomorrow, just like same deal, just kind of like keep putting in the reps, keep practicing your part, whatever you need to do to feel prepared. And then trust too, like, that when you're here with them, that you care enough about your own friends and family and all of your Sangha's friends and family, that you'll show up as best you can and teach them, give them a good experience. So, and on that note, hold on, brain. This is the moment. People are depending on you right now. Okay, got it. I haven't read you all the Man in the Arena before, right? Okay. And please take these genders and pronouns however you want to. I tried one time broadening it and that didn't go well. So this is from Teddy Roosevelt. It's called The Man in the Arena, and I can't not think of it when I see all of you, the hard work, the vulnerability, the dedication, the heart that you're putting into this, and this final stretch here. I just hope that this can be encouragement for you. So it reads, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. No, the credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly.
so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. I think that part in the middle there is no effort without error, shortcoming. Like when you mess up, that means you showed up, right? And you tried to tell people what to do with their bodies and get words out and your brain's working, you know? You guys are all doing really, really great. And I know that you've put so much heart into this. Now you just keep doing it, you know, you just keep doing it. So, all right, it is 9:20. Those of you who came in, we're gonna do an hour. You're gonna partner teach the whole day. So you're gonna do, you know, one of you teaches for an hour, 5-10 minute break. The other one teaches for an hour and just reconvene so I can share any feedback that I'm seeing overall. And then you'll have the rest of the time, maybe like, I'm guessing 30-ish minutes to just have at it. And that way you can like go over any parts that you needed to. So I think we're gonna have one group of 3. That group will benefit from getting to work on a little more. I want all of you to be adjusting throughout, but that extra group, it's like that student will just get a lot of adjustments. And then, you know, you can have like the teacher giving some and then like an extra adjuster giving some, or you can whatever benefits you all. And you'll just want to divvy up a little bit differently, but you should still get 1 full hour throughout the day. So anyone who would like to be in a group of 3 who feels like they would benefit from that. Okay. Yeah, you too? Okay, awesome. Thank you. One more, you? Okay, awesome. Hope, thanks. All right, well, let's do this. Let's do. Okay, so let's get started. At 9:30. I'm sorry, I don't have your playlist that you'll actually be using during teach out. If one of you does and you want to, great, thank you. Sacrifice your phone, you can get that set up. You can also, some of you, if you want to go into Sophie in the front room. Yeah, that's open. And if one of you wants to use the mic in there, you can. Otherwise, I can put on a playlist, one of mine for you. So let's get started at 9:30. So person 1 is going to go from 9:30 to 10:30. Let's second round 10:40 to 11:40, and then meet back here at 11:45. Okay, so you get a 10-minute break in between. Good. Okay. Awesome. No notes. If you need notes, please come talk to me. Not like you're in trouble, but just so we can, any questions? Okay, awesome. Have fun, everyone.
The cuts feel.
Well, how about this? You're gonna try. Give yourself a full 10 seconds of thinking before you either ask your partner or look at your. Because that is gonna give your brain an opportunity to connect those neural pathways. So you can figure yourself out. And then just make sure that your partner knows, hey, let me pause, let me struggle. I will ask you when I. Yeah, okay, for sure. And you know, if Chaturanga is stuck there, then you can be.
Yeah, okay.
Are you talking about?
A little bit, yeah. Well, tell me, why and what you're, why you're struggling with.
Trying to remember it all. Not the book, I guess, because once I get into it, then, yeah, I'll know what to do, but then it's like sometimes and you come to like say there's a chair.
Okay, so from there, but give yourself a full 10 seconds, that's a long time. Before you either look at them or ask your partner
Okay.
for help. And are you?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
if Laura might take pauses or I'm giving her a full 10 seconds to think. Before she asks you for support or looks at her notes, so don't jump in and be like, oh, we're cool. You know, just let her struggle. I can. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay, yeah. Hold each other accountable on that.
All right.
Awesome. Cool. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah.
I'm on the same page, like I'm doing better. I know integration fully, I spent all my time on that. Since then, these tomorrow. So I'm feeling a little bit better about it. I'm just way behind with that. I feel like there was A and B, do feel like it is. I think I heard what you said to them, it sounds like try to get through it. And like,
Yeah, do you feel like with the overarching?
the overarching sequence, like once I know, like when I know the parts of the sequence, I know the cues. So it's just like I really need to like
Yeah.
it's really hard for me.
Okay. I'll tell you what I told them. So yeah, give yourself a full like 10 seconds.
Mhm.
Let yourself struggle, because that's where your brain has.
Okay.
Before asking your partner or.
Okay.
Just a second, like, give yourself a chance to
Look at it.
and then,
Okay.
and then that way it's just like, okay, breathe and then try.
Yeah, okay, that would work for me, yeah, that does work for me.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there, it's just memorization, like as a child to now, it's been like mastering it, and it's frustrating. Yeah, okay, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Right, so good. Oh, we got 3 minutes.
We're gonna, I think we're gonna use
I have some for you. I'll take this up there.
No,
I have, he has to play this too, so
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what kind of thingy that is, but my phone has the USB.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I don't know if that works.
I got you covered. Alexa, yes. First off, two things.
So.
I know the
They had started to kind of go out. with it.
Okay.
And I don't know if
Oh, that's it, okay.
I
I
think
love your thing. I was trying not to interrupt you here. Oh, I'm sorry, I know.
Oh, no, you're good. My passcode is good.
Your parents are.
They used to be.
Second.
But then I cut.
Yeah, second.
Okay.
Just a reminder.
I was born in I was born, in Texas, but I'm from.
Well, I'm gonna pause this.
But is it okay to like safety blanket, have them with me and then only look at them if I'm like.
So, give yourself, are you having more issues with, like the overarching sequence?
I'm okay with
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
So
was,
two things.
right
First
now,
off,
they
give
were
yourself
so
a
creative.
full
The
10
friends in
seconds
my
of
group,
long time
there's like
to think about it and see if you can make that neural connection first, because then you'll have that.
Yeah.
It'll be that connection. That's
Oh my
So,
God.
no kids,
Crazy.
no, yeah. And then either whatever you can best for you, if it's asking for support, you're looking at it for your own style. And you said it's the overarching.
It's, I think I'm trying to memorize too much all at once. I'm
So,
trying.
Also, is there a certain section that you're especially struggling with?
Well.
Just go to the second part.
So for before, you should pass that in front. These are, look at the notes and review it. And then,
That's good with you.
so like a little review beforehand, and then you're going in, same thing, like if you. Give yourself time, but you do that little. Yeah, but just try to like.
As little as possible, just review and then do it.
Yeah, that way you're actually giving your brain a chance to do work. I know it's not comfortable.
No, It can't be worse than last time, so which I got my heart inside because I got so stressed about it. Oh, nothing. Nobody here is stressed.
All right, nice day.
All right. If you would like to see.
All right, here you go, friends.
So on your next. Be close together. Wow. When you're ready, fire out your right.
Tabletop. Tell me what's up.
You can call. Also, the evening can on. And your desk. So if for any reason you. So feel free to wake me up at any time during the day. On your shoulders, knees on your hips. Keep it neutral. Engage your middle. Maybe find something in your body. And when you're ready, exhale. Lift yourself up. Oh, and
Okay, I'm gonna pause this until we come back. Let me get this. I'm so encouraged. I mean, that was just absolutely like night and day from the last time I've seen you, which I think was 3 weeks ago. And I know that was hard to have like a break in between with the holiday and stuff like that. So just like take a look around the room and just be like, and then feel that and be like, I did that too. Honestly, I have very few things to say, and then I'm gonna let you have back at it so that you can go back over whatever part you were like, oh, hey. Okay. Super strong adjusting from a lot of you and really good also stable stances as well. Love to see that. I am seeing hands close to the bust and armpit frequently. So please move those down. Remember where like the rib cage starts to taper off. There is no adjustment I can think of where your hands need to be up here. Both armpits and breast and just ticklishness, get out of there. I'm hearing lots of inclusive language, lots of really solid demos, inclusive demos. What time should you be entering Spine, Hips, and Surrender? 15 minutes. How long do you want when do you want to put them in Shavasana?
Like at least 5 minutes before.
5 minutes before, and then how many minutes do you want to bring them out? 2, yeah. Okay, I'm hearing a bit of breath getting mixed up. So just make sure to, even if you're like, I feel really confident about everything, just give your notes a peek in the next couple days and just make sure that you haven't accidentally swapped something and that you're really confident about it. You're like, no, that's definitely right. And then think too, right? Like most of the times when we're getting bigger, it's an inhale, getting smaller, it's an exhale. This is really what Teach Out is going to be like. We're going to come in, we're going to do a check-in like we did, and then Christian's going to be like, here are your partners, get started at this time, take a quick, probably a 5-minute break, probably not a 10-minute break like you got today. So that's going to be a real quick turnaround. And then just like how I was walking around with a clipboard, the 4 of us, Amber, Austin, Kristen, and I are going to be doing that. And you know, I heard from one of you just like, oh my gosh, I got so nervous with you here. And like, I know, I really, really, really get it still. Like even the other week when Amber came in for the mentor meeting and I was here and I was literally just being like, okay, bye, good job today. And I was just like, what if I say goodbye wrong in front of Amber? So I do get it. A lot of what I wrote down were things that you all are doing well. And so when in doubt, even if it's not true, whenever anybody's taking notes on me, I'm just like, they're writing down things they love about me, just to keep that positive mindset, because we very well could be. And honestly, if it's stuff that we notice that's like, ooh, hands are near the armpits, that's great because you want that feedback. And that's also a good sign to us, like for the next teacher training to just like hit that a little bit harder, you know? So it's kind of notes for ourselves as well. Have you all looked at or talked about the rubric for Teach Out? You've heard, okay. It is in the classroom. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it today, but it's in the classroom. Sorry, I lost where it was, but you'll find in there if you just search the word rubric. It's
Video.
okay, right where the video is. Thank you. It's 6 different categories and it's what we're going to be looking at. So, and this is kind of in order from like most crucial to if you're hitting the very end, you're doing really great. It kind of starts with like, I don't want to say easiest, but then it gets harder as it goes. And honestly, y'all are doing really great on all of these. Sequence execution is the first one, and that's where I'm seeing the most today. Rhythm and timing, overall, y'all are doing phenomenal with that. Language, is it inclusive? How are your cues? Filler words are not too bad. You're doing really great. Body language, every once in a while I've seen like just interesting little things going on. Think relaxed mountain pose if you're not adjusting. Voice, I am having a hard time hearing a couple of you, specifically those of you in Diego. It's like I will go and stand next to you and still I'm just like, I couldn't give you deep feedback just because I can't hear you very much. And you might be trying to be respectful and I appreciate that, but also just, you've got to project a little bit more. And then the last one is connection. And I am seeing that really well. Like y'all are just such a melded group. It's really nice to see your personalities coming out. And the more that you put in these reps and that you've got the sequence locked and loaded and you've got cues in your back pocket for you to choose from, the more your personality is going to come out. So, any questions that came up for you? Okay, yeah, Ashlyn.
But I really liked when I was struggling with
Locust?
yes, when I was trying to remember locust, and they're like, the animals go from big to little, so you start with the camel, and then you pigeon. And then you look
I have told multiple of you that today. Oh, good, good, yeah.
Same with ABT club.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Like, okay,
And I heard some of you too being like, chair, eagle, gorilla, like good, like use those, you know, use your tools. So. Okay. Well, if you get back at it now, you'll have, most of an hour. And so, split your time up. So you each get about 25, 30 minutes. And if you're, and just choose like, I really want to, like, I need to, you could run triangle 3 times over. You could teach the whole second half, like whatever you need. This is just for you. If you need to practice adjustments, just whatever you want to do with your time, please just make sure it's, productive. Did you have a question
No,
before you?
I'm just thinking like friends and family, we're gonna stay after class to practice.
Oh, good.
And I don't know if we could do that now, but probably not, because we have to like work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna break up our group of 3. Oh, okay. Then I will still break you up. So if you'll just hang out for just a second and then everyone else, get back into it. Cool beans? Okay, enjoy. Let's meet back here at 11:55. And honestly, I think we can just do the word and then I'll send you on your way. Okay? All right. 12:55, yes. Thank you. Numbers. Don't ever trust me. What's that?
Because I'm like, forget Gorilla and practice a lot. But otherwise,
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. No, yours is. No.
Hey, girls.
Your friends in here, do you want the music back on? I know you're all working on different things, but.
Nice, I like it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting.
And yeah.
I know. I just need to. That's why I need to do is keep on thinking the words, 'cause
You are welcome to it, but.
Come over here, Erin. What do you like?
If you wanna go over our parts. And then. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can say it, but you know, I have benefits from.
So what do you?
Is it acceptable to just like sit and recite our stuff?
If it's gonna serve you well.
Yeah, yeah, cause like I know that I'm good at it when I'm watching somebody do what I'm saying to do, but like I want to get more comfortable with just saying it.
Okay.
If that makes sense, cause the more I just say it, the more it's like solidified.
So saying it will help you when you're.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I just prefer to be like, why are you saying? What are you doing?
Thank you. Yeah. By the way, Erin, I've just been admiring your hand tattoo all day. I'm just like, those are just, I'm so obsessed. It looks so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's, this has a lot of meaning.
yeah.
But these were just like really fun. I got them touched up yesterday.
Oh,
So they like
and they're looking extra
a
fresh.
little fresh.
Yeah, that's so
Just
cool.
dang it.
Oh,
But, you know, Erin, she comes here to practice.
oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so she did that. She did from my wrist down, and she's reworked.
Short brown hair?
Yeah,
You don't do she does tattoos?
she owns a tattoo studio.
What?
That's called Slow Blank.
Slow blink?
Yeah. It's relatively new. She
Oh
just
my
had
gosh.
Watch day yesterday.
Oh, cool.
So great. She's so
That,
cute.
that's amazing. I'll have to, yeah.
She's reworking my art for me,
Oh,
cause like it's
cool.
old, like it was mostly gray work to begin with, so
Mhm.
like she's reworked the lotus
Okay.
and then did the hand entirely.
Okay. Yeah, that is just, it looks so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
Better than what's beneath.
I know, right?
Thank you.
I'm just like waiting for the day. I want this all over it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
husband, whatever, he's not a tattoo fan, but so like I really love. We're going for a lot, so.
Oh,
It's gonna make. I'm at peace with it now.
okay.
But yeah, that's why I've been a hot mess. Because like not to like distract, but like the day before, so the dates was, I don't think I do it anymore, and I don't think I have had, I've had one for 2 years. And our 4-year wedding anniversary was the 11th, so half of your marriage. Yeah, it's whatever, we still love each other as people, which is like even harder, it's like.
Yeah, yeah.
What, but it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's wild.
Thanks for sharing. I'm so impressed that you are upright, honestly.
Yeah, there was, the first 2 weeks, I lost like 10 pounds. I couldn't like eat, I couldn't sleep, like I got tired of my job, couldn't work. It was like, my whole world was like.
And you're like, let me do t-shirt training.
Yeah, it's like thinking. So, yeah.
Gosh.
Coming to friends and family because that's all. Apparently, it's not. So. Right. It's fine. So everything is happening for a reason and it's fine.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Okay, so I'd like to rock right.
It's not as many too, so further.
And then for triangle.
Yeah, I also need to be
You can get touched enough on it.
Yeah.
Straighten.
Yeah. Yeah, I had, I was like, basically doing. Extended warrior. I kind of side angle and I'm trying, and I was like, straighten your knee, and now we're in. Ta-da. Oh, yeah, nice. I have no idea, and then. I'll just do it. Maybe at the side.
All right, I'm gonna stop this recording because all we've got left really is to do the word and answer any, I guess I'll just pause it. Just in case. All right. I know that was a big push to make it through this last bit of the day, so good job, everyone. I do remember what this feels like, and you might, I don't know, I felt like somebody tore out my insides and we're like, keep working. But y'all are doing great. Good job just staying with it. Did any questions come up? Yeah.
What is your recommendation during the teach out? If we've caught ourselves, do we go, I caught that should have been inhale, or do we just roll with the punches?
Good question. It just depends when you catch it. You're gonna talk with Amber for the best one seat of the teacher class on Tuesday night about when it's appropriate to say sorry. So most times it's not unless you like step on someone or kick someone. And kind of in the same vein as like, how do you recover from mistakes, right? If it's like, if you're in the middle of Sunbeam Flow when you're like, exhale, reverse warrior, exhale, hands down to the mat. Well, it's just done. If honestly, breaths, it's like they do happen so fast that I don't really see much point in correcting it. If you're like, inhale, right leg lifts. Just kidding, set that back down. Inhale, gaze forward, right? Like that's because it's like you can still fix it. Or let's say like you're supposed to be looking forward for Utkatasana and you're like, inhale, right leg lifts, exhale, low lunge. And exhale, also step your left foot forward, forward fold, you know, kind of just like, and from now on, whenever you're practicing, like when you make mistakes, keep rolling with them and pretend like it's a live class. How would you recover? Because those mistakes are going to happen. Remember what Teddy Roosevelt said, there's no effort without error. Yeah, so it just kind of depends on it. Yeah, good question though.
Along with Karen's question, like in the instance where, cause I forgot, or I switched,
Crescent.
into Utkatasana.
Yeah.
I went straight into Utkatasana after core, but then I realized I didn't say anything until I just told her, we're gonna go into crescent. We're gonna start doing crescent now. But I kind of did that because you were in the room and I wanted you to know that, I know that, you know, that crescent doesn't come after Utkatasana, but I did forget to, like, I did
Yeah.
forget crescent. So is that an okay situation to speak out for the teacher so that they know that
Oh.
I understood my mistake early on and I
Yes, and also I don't want you to feel like paranoid about us or like you have anything to like prove to us like that, but how you handled it, to me, it felt very natural and like you were telling Ashlyn like, and by the way, crescent. So you handled that really well. Yeah, yeah. If something like that happens and you like need to be like, hey, everybody, it like 4 of you leading this, like, I know that I swapped these two and I just want you, like, you can always tell us that afterwards too, if you're like really concerned, but we also, you know that things happen and yeah, so, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. My biggest, like, last advice, because I won't see you again until next week, is when nerves pop up around the teach out, think about how much love and care you have for each other. You want your partner to have a great yoga practice on teach out day. You want this to be like, this is a celebration for you. Let's give you some good yoga. And that takes your nerves off of your shoulders and puts it onto like your focus onto them and being like, I'm not going to worry about me and my ego and my nerves. I'm going to worry about you feeling good. And that's really helpful. So anytime, and in your practice teaches, if and when you get nervous, just keep coming back to how are you making your partner feel? Think less about yourself. Okay, we'll end with the word, but tomorrow morning I would really aim to show up even earlier than normal, like 8:45. And that's one of the tips with teaching is just like, if you show up right when you're supposed to, when you already have students there and you're like trying to get set up, it's just kind of like frantic and can make you more nervous because you don't have time to just be in the space and ground, so like give yourself that gift, show up early, let yourself settle here before more people come. And also if you show up even earlier and you have the habit of running late, then you have that buffer time too. So, okay, I've kept you one extra minute. Are you still good with the word? Yeah,
Just to clarify, classes from 9:30 to 10:30, correct?
if you say so.
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea, but that sounds right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wanna take us off with our word?
Dedication.
Practice.
Confident. Power.
Supercalifragilistic.
Excited.
Double it up.
Oh my God,
You can be excited also.
excited.
Better.
Encouraged. Happy. Motivated.
Encouraged.
Also encouraged and impressed and grateful. Thank you so much. You have been a pleasure to work with. I'm excited to see you next week. Take care.
Thank
Have a
you.
good rest of your day.
Thank you. All right.